Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakakadash. Double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone who will word taught us this truth. Peace and love and blessings and salutations to Yakim, that's part of the Bahasham, that was that house of David. To you few sincere sisters out there also too, Shalom. This one is just going to be a little walk and talk. Lord willing, I'll be able to do a screen record lesson, but I just got time. So, what I'm gonna title this one is you cannot open up your own vault. And this is based off of. I was listening to a song earlier. It's an old song. Kanye West, Power, and in the actual song, he says, I had treasures in my mind, but couldn't open. Salagia. I'm on a little busy street, but he said I had treasures in my mind, but couldn't open up my own vault. And one of the scriptures that clicked to my mind when he said that was 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. Treasure, you should look it up. Don't just go off of me. But it talks about how we have treasure in these earthen vessels. But through the Spirit, Yahawashi, Bahasham, through Yahawashi is that door that opens those treasures up. And a part of those treasures, all right, because when you read Revelations, the 3rd chapter, Yahawashi said, "I stand at the door and knock." All right, and what's that door talking about? It's talking about the door of your mind. Okay, if you let him in, then him and the Father will sup with you. What's the supplication? Giving you the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures first and foremost, and then revealing the mysteries. Like the scriptures say, he revealeth his secrets to his servants, the prophets. All right, even the deep hidden things, that were, in ancient times. So, through the Spirit, it's like it. Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Through the Spirit, you know what I'm saying? You can't open up your own vault, all right? Meaning your mind. When I mean vault, I mean your mind, okay? The reason you get specific breakdowns, the reason you get, okay, first and foremost, the Lord opened the minds of the apostles to give you the breakdowns. It's easy if your mind can understand it. If you have, if the Lord put it on you to have a quickened spirit, all right, because it's the spirit that quickeneth. And when we talk about quickeneth, it means to make of a quick understanding. Okay, so if you're able to comprehend and things of that nature, hey, look, listen. Me and the brother was talking about it. I think what was it, Sunday? When we do our live Sunday lessons. How, the Lord, certain things. If you're just diligent on, if you just listen, and you'll grow. I know through the Spirit, and I'm gonna say this, and apostles also say it too. Growth is one of the things that are in this truth. Basically most needful, because you never know who you're gonna run up into or run into while you're on the highways. So it's good to be ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So me and a brother was basically saying, the brother that I camp with, is that, look, you gotta grow. And I just did a video yesterday, lessons, not losses. Because in these specific losses, which it sucks, you gain your lessons. And you gain your lessons that you need to do. It's a reason, look, the reason why the scriptures say, I will have you not be lukewarm, I'll spew out of my mouth, because there's so much to work off of. Diligence. There's so much to work off of. Like I said, I was listening to a song earlier and I was like, yo, that's a lesson right there. Whether I'm walking and talking, yeah, I might not have the scriptures on, but hey, they in me. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them things to where it's like, you brothers out there, that are listening, you few sincere sisters, like it's one of them things. That vault that the Lord blessed you to be able to comprehend the scriptures with. When I mean that vault, like I said, your mind. It's only the Lord that opens up your mind. That's it. So if you're blessed with the knowledge, the Lord opens your mind. Hey, how do you think you know and believe that the MOTB is the C-hip? Because the Lord opened up that part of your mind to have an understanding of the scriptures. That's what this is all about, understanding. See, where there's no understanding, which there's none in this world, these people are what? Dumb, deaf, and blind. These people don't really know the will of the Most High. They don't really honestly know anything. They just know what's in front of them. But the Lord removed that veil. As it says, I think it's in Corinthians, that same veil, when you turn to Yahawashi, that veil is taken off. These people still got that veil on them, and I mean our people first and foremost. So these people out here, they don't know anything. They be blind, leaders of the blind, and if the blind leaders of the blind, they fall into a ditch. I mean, what more can you say? Like you look at the regular Christian. You look at the people like I was, my mother dropped me off from, dropped me off to work earlier, and she had my older brother on the phone, which is on her side, but I mean, shit, I ain't have nothing to say. She was like, oh, he's on I put my hand out like, I have shit to say. We in the spirit, and the Lord got the spirit. We done talking to people. I mean, what else is there to talk about? We ain't gotta prove anything. We ain't gotta prove nothing. We ain't gotta, that shit is over. The Lord's about to start raising his men up to the point and to the fact and to the level of where these people gonna have to respect it. Them treasures in your earthen vessels, that's gold. Like I said, Kanye West said, had treasures in my mind but couldn't open up my own vault. And he was talking about the vault of wickedness on the left-hand side. But I'm talking about the vault of righteousness that the Lord opened us up to through the Spirit. To be able to get these breakdowns. These niggas talking about some brotherhood over breakdowns. Fucking idiots. And yes, though I be rude in speech, I'm not in knowledge. The Lord's getting tired of a lot of you do Sakari, what the hell is his name? Quanaf. A lot of you dudes that are lukewarm. Man, the Lord's getting tired of you. Just as much as you on some agent BS and on some other stuff, guess what, man? The Lord's setting you up. If the Lord set the wicked up, why the hell you think he ain't gonna set you up? And you're the wicked of our people. The Lord laid down the snare and the net for the wicked. How much more you Israelites? 1 Peter the 4th chapter, if judgment shall start, it shall begin at my house. The Lord's laying the trap down. So that way in that day, when you go to the Heavenly Father or the Father of spirits, you go before that judgment seat, you ain't gonna have no excuse for why did I get put to death, Lord? Many shall say in that day, Lord, Lord, have I not done this and done that? I have not known you. Keep that in mind. The Heavenly Father and the Son ain't playing. The Lord gave you the truth. He gave you the word. He gave you the necessities and the things to wake his sheep up, to have his sheep come toward him. And you using and abusing it. But it's okay though. Because at the end of the day, through the Spirit, like I said, you know, spirituality, and these ain't no shots. This is just real talk. We got treasure. Hey, you brothers out there, you feel sincere sisters, you can listen, you can see. Man, we got treasure in these earthen vessels. Look at, like I said, look up 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. Okay? And read it. Treasure in these earthen vessels. Far above with the pay grade of any of these peons out here. That's what I call them, peons. All right? Straight peons. Stupid, dumb, deaf, blind people. And we ain't worried about everybody. But like I said, through the Spirit, you know, hey, this concludes the walk and talk through the Spirit, man. You know, I ain't on no like tangent or nothing like that, but it was just on my mind. Lord willing, I'll be able to go through some scriptures and actually sit down and break it down. You know, like I said, every lesson I get is inspired by Yahawashi, inspired by his men. You know what I'm saying? And through the Spirit, you know, Lord willing, I'll be able to go through the scriptures and, you know, further, you know, edify the sheep and the flock. You know, one thing about the walking talks is, you know, it's refreshing. You know, I just got off of the plantation, so I took it as a great moment or a great time. I mean, you see Apostle Gabar, you know, he does his walks with his vest on, his weight vest and things of that nature. You know, and I mean, sometimes, you know, this is it's soothing. I mean, the word is always going to be soothing. And the Lord said in the book of Matthew, at the end of the chapter, I think it's chapter 28, that he was going to be with us to the end of the earth. So, with that, I'm going to say shalom.